stuff here that can help some targeted women. This is for women. Um, okay. They were after they rolled out all these tests on test subjects, which were whistleblowers and useless, whatever. I met a lot of people in the target community that were targeted for a whole bunch of reasons. Okay, by a whole bunch of different people. Usually, gang stalking can involve the whole community of people. They are either doing it for money, or they're doing it out of hate, or they're doing it because they believe a smear campaign about you. Yeah, an elaborate smear campaign with false paper trails, deep fakes. Yeah, deep fakes. Look what she did. Yeah, I had them all over I had deep fake videos on my phone of stuff I never said. And the mistake they made was they had me looking like 180, 90 pounds. And I had a picture 5 days earlier on Instagram of being like 130. So, you messed up on that one. And then you deleted it because I caught you. All right? Anyways, this is called sarcasm. To you guys, all right? And all your deep fakes you did online. Yeah. Especially the Samsung account I never opened up. Or the Gmail account. I don't even use my emails. No, only for passwords, and I haven't accessed my email for I don't know how long. Okay. Yeah, so whatever. Not on any dating sites either. But anyways, it's for the women. They were, because some of us got so good at detecting these weapons, especially the sound frequency weapons. Like, they did a holograph. They ran a holographic simulation through my brain for so long. And don't call me crazy. This is government patented technology. It's unclassified from 1974. They can do way more than this. So anyways, they have to break your brain. That's why all mind control involves torture, because it puts cracks in the brain so they can do the image inductions, the thought inductions, the dream simulations, all of it. A lot of these people are like going places in their dreams and stuff. You're just having a dream simulation. I hate to burst your bubble. Some people maybe can do that. I'm not quite sure, but I know for targets and stuff, So, they were going to roll out trying to roll out an undetectable system where they could radiate you and slow kill you without the burn, so you couldn't feel it. Or they could do the sound frequencies without you being able to hear it. Well, they ran this simulated holograph on me through my mind, so when I closed my eyes, I could see it. When I opened my eyes, it was in front of me. Okay? Plus, I was being V2K'd and talked to. And they tried to make me think I was at the judgment seat. It was so ridiculous. And I'm like, God doesn't lie. And then they changed their mind. Well, you're really not. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go have a cigarette now. Because this is crap. All right. Anyways, so okay, a very big detector, because if you're gang stalked in your community, you cannot get an honest test on your brain. No, they won't give it to you. No. They'll use someone else's brain. No, it's not going to happen. I went in for my eye was caved in from the shot I was taking, and I had a stroke. Oh, nothing wrong. Anyways, so how you detect it is when you have cranial lesions or cracks in the brain, your brain secretes HCG. HCG is a pregnancy hormone. Okay? You can use pregnancy tests. If you're not pregnant and you're getting positive pregnancy tests, you have lesions or cracks in your brain. Okay? So you can also use things like this. Okay, so for those who watch me, I'm not a kitchen witch. I'm doing science based on what they're doing with my brain while I'm asleep. Am I being blasted with sound frequencies? I'm tired. Is my brain cracked? Yeah. So what you do is you can do a whole bunch of things. Bleach is an excellent indicator if you have HCG. Because if you're community gang stalked and you go and they figure out what you're doing and you go to get a pregnancy test, guaranteed they've got their fake ones. That's how highly organized these people are. So you take the bleach, you pee, you take the bleach. If it foams up like a lot, that's HCG in your system. Okay? You can do a sugar test. If you pour sugar into your urine and stir it up, if it does not dissolve, you have HCG in your system. Okay. There's also salt tests. There's a whole bunch of tests you can do. Okay. Now, an ovulation test will also will also show for HCG, because what happens, it's reversal. If you have so much HCG, you're producing so much of it, you will get a negative pregnancy test and a negative blood test, because it won't recognize too high a level of HCG. It doesn't recognize it. So you can't really do that. But an ovulation test, if the lines come out exactly as dark as they are, that's an indication of HCG in your system. Go look it up yourself. So anyways, that's just some advice for anybody who's wondering. There's a simple test you can do on yourself to know what they're doing to you. Oh, wow. This is a camera where they haven't, made me look this wide. Wow, you guys are crazy. I'll talk to you later. Anyways, so I'm just sharing with you some of these things you guys can do. All right. I don't know if they'll let this go through, but that is one thing you can do to test what's going on in your brain. Yeah, HCG is a huge indicator of any brain damage, brain lesions, anything. All right, over and out. Kristen Lee Hagen here, and go to my live feeds, because these aren't showing up on my videos section. And so I'm trying to X this out here. You guys have a good night. Still not doing it. There we go.